So this reading is timeless. So it's meant to find you whenever you need to hear it. However, I am recording it on August 4th, 2026. And I'm just going to jump right in. So your very first card is the Hermit. The Hermit goes on a journey to kind of do some self-discovery and to see what it really is that's going to make him happy. He uses his lantern to light his way, and inside the lantern is the star. Now, the star card is wish fulfillment. So he's using his wishes to guide his way through the journey. And what he learns on the journey ultimately makes him wiser. So when he comes out of hermit mode, he knows exactly what he wants. So the Hermit card is not, it looks like a sad card, but it's not a sad card. It's a lot of times being a hermit is much needed. But let's get another card and find out why you have the Hermit card. Ooh, you got Temperance and the Nine of Pentacles. I love the Nine of Pentacles. But Temperance is about balance. Temperance is about balance and harmony. He's got one foot on earth, one foot in the water, and he's pouring the water from cup to cup. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about being independent, and not necessarily like alone, but independent, right? See, she has built this garden around her, and it's growing, and she's got not a care in the world. She knows her garden is growing beautifully, and yeah. So I really do like the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there's something here that you want for yourself that you don't quite have yet, and you're trying to figure out how to get it. And it's going to require patience, unfortunately. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's going to require lots of patience and balance and temperance. You need to temper yourself, right? But it is going to lead to this place where you feel like secure and safe. So let's find out more. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Hermit. That makes a lot of sense. Death. Okay, one more and I'll tell you what came out. The Magician. I really like this for you. Okay, so you got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is resting and recovering. Sorry, these cards are really tiny, but I have tiny hands and I really like them. So it's about resting and recovering, and taking a time out, which is exactly what the Hermit is doing. You know, he's going within and he's really like figuring out what he wants. And then you have the Death card. Now, this is not literal death, so don't be scared of that. It's death and rebirth. It's something having to end so something new can begin. And maybe that's what it is that you're trying to decide on this Hermit journey of yours. You're trying to decide what it is that you need to let go so you can invite more growth into your world. And then you have the Magician. Now, the Magician makes his own magic. He has every suit of the tarot here on his little table. He's got a cup, a wand, a sword, and a pentacle. And so he has all of the tools he needs to create the life of his dreams. So that's telling you that you have all the tools you need to make whatever it is that you want to happen. He has the infinity symbol above his head. He's pointing up to the sky and down to the ground. So he's saying, as above, so below. So this is like, if you think it, you can make it happen. It's about manifestation. So there is definitely, you might feel like kind of secluded right now. You're going on a journey and you're really discovering what it is that you want in your life and what it is that you don't want in your life. So yeah, I do really like that for you. Now then you've got Temperance. Temperance is about patience and balance. So this might feel like something that you've been going through for a while. Queen of Swords. The Nine of Cups. and the Five of Cups. Okay. So the Queen of Swords, she uses that sword to cut out anything that is not good for her, right? So it's about setting boundaries. Now, this is clarifying patience and balance. You've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is grieving the loss of something. But if you see, he's looking forward and he's got these 3 cups in front of him that are spilled. And he's grieving the loss of those cups. He's sad that he has to let something go. But he hasn't quite seen that there's 2 cups behind him here. He hasn't looked that way yet. He's not paying attention. So there's 2 cups that are still in the upright. And those 2 cups is better than what was in these 3 cups. The Two of Cups is a soulmate. It's a divine partner. It's like a true love connection. And this doesn't have to be about love, but it's going to be something that is like meant for you, right? So when he's done being sad about losing these 3 cups, when he's done being sad about something that he knows he has to stop and end with this Death card, he's going to realize, I have everything I ever wanted right here. Okay, and that is going to lead to your wish fulfillment. But in order for this to happen, you have to be patient. You have to cut out things that aren't good for you. You have to... The Queen of Swords, so Swords it's an air sign, and it's information, and it's words, and it's honesty. So you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to really like look at all the info. She's holding the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is clarity. It's clarity on a situation that's been hard to deal with. So I feel like this is just telling you that, you know, you've got a lot going on right now inside your head, I feel like. But it's all leading to where you want to be. Okay, now let's see. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And that's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison. So something is making you feel stuck. You feel like this Nine of Pentacles is, you know, being independent. It's being good and solid on your own 2 feet. And this Eight of Swords is telling me that you feel stuck, like you're never going to get there. But then you have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is finding another way. There is a way for you to get there. You just have to find it. And apparently you're searching for something with this Hermit. And you need to cut something out of your life, and you need to be patient. So we've got all of the details here of how to make this happen. But there's another way. So there's something that you haven't thought of yet. In the Seven of Swords, this man has stolen all of the swords. I don't know if that's... No. Anyway, he has stolen all of the swords from the other side of the camp. And that's so when they wake up in the morning, they cannot fight the war. And so his side is going to win because they don't have weapons. So instead of winning the war by battle, he decided to find another way to win. And then that also is clarified by, again, the Nine of Pentacles. When I get a card that clarifies itself like this, that tells me that I interpreted the cards right. That what I said is exactly what Spirit, God, whatever you believe in, is what they wanted you to hear. So I feel like there is a way to get this security that you've been wanting, but you have to find another way. And that explains why you've been on this hermit journey and what you need patience for. You're figuring it out. I wish I had more answers for you, but I'm going to get you a Moonology Oracle card. And maybe that'll help a little bit with some kind of advice for you. Show the world the real you. Okay, I'm going to read from the book just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so it's the full moon in Aquarius card, and Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? So exactly what I've been saying with this death card. What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. So something definitely needs to be let go. And then I'm going to get an angel and ancestor card. And I see these cards as, what would your future self tell you? So you've got Lord. I like this. Take charge with authority. So you have showed the world the real you, and you have take charge with authority. So I like how they're very similar to each other. Let's see what that card says. All right. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. Okay, so somebody around you might be not treating you how you know that you deserve to be treated, in which case it's time to let them go. And this might not be about another person. This could be a job. This could be maybe a job that you don't feel appreciated. This is a general reading, so it's not going to fit for everybody, and it might, have to be tweaked a little bit. But anyways, I hope that helped. If this does resonate, please leave me a comment. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.